What's going on, gentlemen? It's your boy Real Bear. Went back at you to continue the adventure. Our last episode was a pretty chill one. We got 100 rewards of Temporos, farmed him out a little bit. We didn't get anything crazy, but we got enough spirit scales to change one of our angler pieces into one of these spirit angler pieces. Now we also went and did the fishing trawler, and I actually did get the fishing chest piece, which is really exciting. So we have a piece of that now. It doesn't seem like it's going to be all too hard to get, so we'll be farming that in the background. Now, in the lead up to this episode, I've been doing a bunch of herb lore runs because I've got a ton of seeds in the bank that I stole with the thieving outfit. So, in between the herb runs, I went and did tithe farm because I wanted to try and finish out the farming outfit, and I did. I bought the helmet and the shoes, the last couple pieces we need. All things considered, the farming outfit is not that expensive. But that said, we still have a lot to unlock there. There's a seed packet thing where we can hold seeds. There's a herb pouch, auto weeder so that we never have to weed our gardens again, and an improved watering can. So we have quite a few things to unlock there. I think we still need a total of 750 points. Farming's at 54, going strong. But gentlemen, the goal of this episode is Mourning's End Part 1. It is a master difficulty quest, I think our first one. Medium length though. It, strangely enough, requires big chompy bird hunting as a prerequisite quest. I thought that was a little bit strange. As well as sheep herder, though. Not really sure what that has to do with it. Maybe we're going to uncover what this like diseased sheep thing is, but it did require level 60 range and level 60 combat. So I think we're going to go into this with our ranged combat gear just to make sure that we have everything set aside for it, and then we'll head off to the forest. Very excited for this one, you guys. Alright gentlemen, we've got the full range set on, 2 prayer potions, anti-poison of course because the elves love to poison us, some food, and then I brought some extra arrows just in case because I'm actually still pretty low on my arrows, so hopefully over the course of this quest we get a nice few 30 or 50 arrows from the accumulator. But I wanted to remind you all, we have a Discord and an in-game clan if you guys want to get involved with the community here. We've got a lot of really great fun people here that are looking to get active with folks. The Discord will be in the description below, and then if you are able to join the clan chat, pack of gents, there's also some information in Discord and how to get in. It's very easy for us to pull you in. We've got a pretty active community here. We've got 16 people in the clan and a bunch of people as guests, so we hope to see you there. With that, let's head off to the elves. Oh, did that beekeeper get its herb lore level? Let's go, 41. Wow. Check this out, you guys. Previously, I was a little bit confused because the elves would just like get up and leave. Look at this. Roving elves and Mourning's End Part 1 are both right here on the side. So I guess there's 2 spawn locations for them. Let's check the southern one first if we can. I want to say I jumped through like 8 worlds, and all of them were in that southern area. Okay, here we go. Wait, we can trade Isilwin. What the heck? It's almost 1 million coins to buy a crystal bow? Holy shit. Crystal shield as well. Let's talk to him. Let's get this going. Hello again. Hello there. Are you ready to be taken to Arianwin? Ready. Very well. Arianwin will be in Latia. Eluned can take you there. Start the Mourning's End Part 1. Yes. Here we go, guys. Eluned takes us to Latia. This is that town we couldn't get to. Eluned hands you a tiny crystal seed. Here you go. If you ever need to get back to Latia, you can use this. Use it sparingly as it only has a few uses. If you need, I can re-enchant it, but I am not as talented as the singer who originally made this one. Thanks a lot, Eluned. Now I'd better get going or Isilwin will get worried. Ah, Bear. Glad to see you made it. Welcome to Latia, home to the Elven Resistance. Thank you. It wasn't particularly easy to get here. It took some work to convince Isilwin I could be trusted. That is not surprising. He is not particularly fond of humans. But if you've earned his trust, it proves to me that I was right to take a chance on you. Glad you did. I hate the thought that I might still be blindly working for King Lathas and Lord Iorwerth right now. Well, you're here now, and you still have a chance to right your previous wrongs. I hope so. There's a lot I still don't understand, though. Why are King Lathas and Lord Iorwerth working together? Where does that plague fit in? I'm afraid that a lot is still unknown to us as well. However, I will explain what I can. Be aware that this is only a brief overview. You'll find some books around the village that explain more if you wish, though. Perfect. We're going to read every single one of those. Okay, let's begin. Many years ago, all elves lived in harmony within the crystal city of Prifddinas, alongside our goddess Seren. When the god wars ended, Seren was lost to us. The first time we were alone. To lead us through those difficult times, Baxtorian Kadarn was named the first king of the elves. Under Baxtorian, our kingdom expanded into the east. We prospered for a time, but little did we know that an enemy walked among us. During that time, Lord Iorwerth turned away from Seren and pledged himself to Zamorak, the Dark Lord. A larger kingdom meant our forces were further spread. Lord Iorwerth took advantage of that. He claimed Prifddinas as his own. Yes, so I was right. He did do some sort of coup. Baxtorian tried to take it back from him, but Prifddinas was built to survive the God Wars. There was no way to retake it. In our last attempt to keep the city safe, Baxtorian and the clan elders sung the Song of Inversion, which reverted the entire city into a crystal seed. That's incredible, holy shit. Ah, so that explains why the city just looks like an empty field. Indeed. After that, Baxtorian returned to the east, but found that the rest of the kingdom had fallen while he was away. Not only that, but his wife Galariel had been taken. I know this bit. Baxtorian retreated into his home beneath the waterfall and never came out. I moved Galariel's remains into the waterfall so they could be together. That's good to hear. I can see why you managed to earn Isilwin's trust. Anyway, with Baxtorian gone and Prifddinas lost, our land erupted into a civil war. We've been fighting ever since. Damn, yeah, these guys have been at war for thousands of years, you guys. Holy shit. I see. It's good to have a bit more understanding. But where does King Lathas come into this? That is the bit we're not so sure on. We know little about the lands to the east. From what we can tell, it seems that Lord Iorwerth has promised to support King Lathas in reclaiming some land his family once owned. But why? What's in it for Lord Iorwerth? That's what we want you to find out. According to our spies, Lord Iorwerth has used the alliance with King Lathas as an opportunity to infiltrate West Ardougne. The city must contain something he needs. That's right, that's where the quest was for the original Majorat. We did a... Gosh, what was the name of that quest? Haziel Cult. Yes, that's where Haziel was. He was in Ardougne, I swear to God. That's why Lord Iorwerth wants to get in there. He wants to find the Haziel Cult and bring the Majorat back to power. Oh, okay. I think we're starting to connect the dots now, you guys. Infiltrate Ardougne. How? Those that you know as Mourners are in fact elves in service to Lord Iorwerth. Are you kidding me? We regularly see them crossing the Arandar mountain pass and into the east. Mourners are elves? Dude, this is just an insane lore drop right now. What is going on? That they are. We assume that the plague is a cover-up for them to enter the city unchallenged. We don't know why, though. That's why we need you. You know the city and can freely travel there. You are the perfect person for this task. We need you to go to West Ardougne, infiltrate the Mourners, and find out what they're doing in the city. You want me to infiltrate the Mourners? How am I supposed to achieve that? I don't have an exact plan for you, I'm afraid. You know the city better than any of us. You are best placed to make a plan yourself. However, as I said before, there have been sightings of Mourners crossing the Arandar mountain pass. I'm sure you can take advantage of that. Alright, I'll see what I can do. Holy shit, you guys. Are you kidding me? Okay. That makes a lot of sense why the plague is faked. I wonder if they thought that the Haziel cult and something to do with the Majorat was coming from the underground pass, and that's why they sealed it off. But in reality, it was just that witch who was doing her own sort of power ritual thing. Because they've been using the overground pass this entire time. Maybe the witch was placed there so that none of the people that were in that part of the city that they closed off could get through. They didn't even realize it was in one of the houses in Ardougne naturally, this Haziel cult. Oh my god, dude. This is incredible how everything is kind of coming together here. This is so cool, you guys. Instead of leaving right away, let's check this place out, you guys. We finally have access to a town here. There's a chest here. It's locked. Doesn't look like we can open it. Maybe that's what the crystal key is for, you guys. We have a part of a crystal key that we got from Temporos. What a cool place. Whoa, look at this. Oh, they have an altar. Kellen? Who's this? Hello. Oh, sorry, you made me jump. I was miles away daydreaming. About what, may I ask? I was thinking about the crystal spires of Prifddinas. It must be beautiful. I've only seen the city walls. I have never seen it. All I know are the stories. I hope that changes one day. Wow, that's crazy. She's never even seen it, you guys. What a cool model, too. I love the hairstyle. Elf archers. Gethin, we can trade with him. Oh, yeah, let's see what the stores have. I just love the architecture, dude. So cool. Oh, he sells lobsters. That's phenomenal. For how much? 91 coins. Wow. Oh, guys, this little place rocks. Let's see, what do we have? An archery shop, a crafting shop, a general store. Wow, okay. The food shop we've seen already. Let's see what's in this archery shop, you guys. Daladav. Maybe he can trade us some more crystal bows or something like that. Oh, he's got some willow stuff. He sells rune arrows. Holy shit, you guys. How much are they? 520 apiece. Okay, there's some adamant arrows we could buy, though, for sure. We've got a crafting shop here with Ardougne. Oh, she sells all the different dyes. That's pretty cool. Okay, nothing crazy. Udav here. He's the general store. Let's see what he has. Okay, just regular stuff. This is incredible, you guys. This is such a cool place. So I guess the Song of the Elves quest is figuring out who can sing the best, maybe. Or getting all the elves as one together to sing the song to get the city back out of the seed. What an incredible storyline, you guys. Oh, guys, they said that there's potentially mourners up at the mountain pass. Seems like we'll probably have to kill one and take his stuff. We'll head up north over here to Arandar and see if we can get ourselves a little outfit. Yeah, here we go. We can finally pass by. Oh, that's cool. I like how they look like little deer or something. Alright, you guys, here we are in the overpass here. Not sure where we'd find a mourner. I know there's some wolves up here. I don't think we can walk on this this area outside of the road either. I think we're just going to follow the path until we find one. Oh! I swear to God, I just saw one over here. Yeah, here we go. Mourners. Let's get him. Oh my God, he's doing so much damage. He hit me out the gate for like 20 damage. Did y'all see that? Oh, he lowered all my stats. That's crazy. Here we go. A full Mourner set. Mourner letter. Oh, bloody Mourner top. We're gonna have to clean it. Ripped Mourner. Yeah, okay. We're gonna have to fix their stuff. Let's read the letter. To whom it may concern, this is to certify that the bearer of this letter has passed all entry requirements for the Death Guard. Death Guard HQ. Maybe that's what Lord Iorwerth's forces are called. Interesting. Okay, well, there was a spot for us to do some stitching. There was a crafting shop inside of Latia. Let's go back there, buy some thread and a needle, and we can fix this up for sure. Maybe a bucket of water will be what we need to get the bloody Mourner top back into ship shape. Or actually, let's use the... Oh, look! We can teleport to Prifdinnis. Here, let's teleport to Latia. Okay, that was cool. I gotta tell you guys, this Far Away song that's playing right now is just beautiful. I really do like these elves a lot, you guys. This is really, really cool. They remind me of the elves in Lothlorien. You know, all the trees and the glowing lights and stuff. It's just beautiful. Here we go. We've got some thread, needle. Do I have a bucket of water? I don't. We'll have to get some. They have a well right here. That's fine. Okay, here we go. Use the... Oh, we can inspect the bloody Mourner top. Let's see. The top is coated in blood from your fight with the Mourner. You'll need cleaning. Okay, yeah, I figured. Use on the bucket of water. Just wetting the top will not remove the blood stains. Let's see. Does the quest text help us at all? Maybe Arianwin can help. Okay, yeah, let's go talk to him. Perfect. I killed one of those mourners crossing the mountain pass and took their clothes. Ah, disguise. Good thinking. I do have a bit of an issue, though. Top has blood on it and the trousers are ripped. Well, you can try asking our local seamstress, Ardougne, about the trousers. As for the top, you'll need to find a way to get it cleaned. Maybe you can find someone who does a lot of laundry. Someone who wears a lot of white might be a good bet. Okay, thank you for the help. Someone who wears a lot of white. So, I'm immediately thinking of the Seers, right? The Seers village. Either going to be someone in the Seers village here, for sure. There's a water source and 3 men that live in here. Or somebody here in Taverley. With the druids, they both wear a ton of white, so that's a good bet. Well, we can certainly go to Ardougne here and see if she can help us with the pants. Here she is, let's talk to her. Hello, can I help? Do you mend clothes? I do, but human clothes are too hard to mend. They do not have the finesse of elven garments. I needed to repair some elven clothing as it goes. Let me take a look at it then. Show the seamstress the mourner's trousers. There's something disturbingly familiar about the design of these trousers. They are made for an elf. But can you fix them? Of course I can. But I will need 2 pieces of silk and some bear fur. Wow. Okay, well, we can find bears over... I want to say there's one above Falador, Or there's also one at the Ardougne Zoo. We can shoot him and then telegrab his fur. That won't be too bad. And then silk we can go ahead and buy over at Al Kharid. Well, let's go ahead and Lumber's Home teleport. We can go get the 2 pieces of silk right away. Then we'll check out Camelot and Taverley in that order. Oh, my stats are still nerfed. That's crazy. Minus 40 and everything to fight that guy. Okay, there we go. 2 silks. Dude, the nerfed magic boost is making it so I can't teleport. Let's see, I think I have a restore potion. Yeah. Holy cow, that's actually crazy. Massive stat reductions. Okay, now we can teleport. Alright, let's see if anybody in here looks like they do any laundry. Wait a minute, you guys. Sheep herder is a prerequisite. Didn't we have to wear a white outfit for that? Yeah, sheep herder. Hang on. Let's go over to Ardougne. Down here at the church in Ardougne. I'm pretty sure they gave us a white, like, cleansing outfit. We had a gas mask as well, but let's see. Just that and chompy bird hunting are some weird prerequisite quests, so we're definitely going to have to be using those. Yeah, Dr. Orban. Hey, hang on, let's talk to him. Well, hello again. Here you managed to dispose of those sheep. Good work. Really, that's it. What if I use the Bloody Mourner top on him? Nothing interesting. Here we go, Counselor Halgrave. Hello again, sir. Well, hello again, adventurer. How are you today? Fine, thank you. And yourself? I'm okay. Sadly, some more diseased sheep have appeared, so I have them to deal with. You need me to help again? Thank you for the kind offer. You've done enough, though. Find someone else to deal with these ones. Really? That's crazy. Alright, let's use the top on Counselor, see if anything happens. Nothing interesting. Really? You figured the doctor here would be what we need to do. Okay. Well, we will, in fact, go back to Camelot. I just wanted to check that hunch. I thought it was so strange that we had that prerequisite. There was a group of 3 men in here and some water stuff, so we'll check that. It's right over here. We can just talk to the seer. Any greetings? Oh, here we go. Did you wash this top for me? And why would I do that? Well, with how white your robes are, I assumed that you'd know a thing or two about keeping clothes clean. Oh no, we outsource all of that to the Druids in Taverley. Cheaper and quicker than doing it ourselves. It is Taverley. Okay, amazing. Dude, so my original hunch was actually perfect. That's fantastic. Well, let's Burthorpe Games teleport, and we'll run right down to Taverley. That's fantastic, you guys. I'm so glad that they had that as an option. I want to say there's a bear around here as well, so we could probably try and get our bear fur as well. Yeah, let's cross over here really fast and get our bear fur. I swear to God, there's one right over here. Yep, here it is, the black bear. I ran up here to the mind altar, I think it was, quite a bit. Oh, chaos runes. No, I just want to hit him. There we go, we got him. Bear fur, perfect. Yep, bear fur and 2 pieces of silk. We're all done on the trousers, guys. Here we go, we've got the leader of the druids right here at Kakameeks, I think. Okay, nothing from him. We talk to the druid? Yeah, let's see. Did you wash this top for me? What for? Because it needs cleaning. Well, yes, but why should I do it? I don't know. You're not really selling this, you know. So you won't help? No. You could try Tegid by the lake, though. He does all the laundry. Okay, thank you. Perfect. But yeah, laundry basket right here. Here he is, Tegid. Perfect. Hey, he's got his little clothesline, too. So you're doing laundry, eh? Yeah, what's it to you? Nice day for it. I suppose it is. You know any way to remove blood stains? Blood stains, is it? Well, the soap I use can clean almost any stain. Really? That sounds like just the thing I need. Can I use some? No, I don't have very much soap left, and I still have lots to get clean. Alright, well, can you tell me where I can buy some? You can't. I make it to my own secret recipe. Could you be less helpful? Yeah, if you know a way, just tell me. I'll give it a try. Huh. Search laundry basket. What's this? Oh, you search the laundry basket. It's full of dirty robes, but on top you see a bar of soap. Steal the soap. You wait until Tegid is looking the other way and steal it. That's right, gentlemen. With our level 75 thieving, he could never find out. Okay, we definitely need that bucket of water too, though. Let's see, is there a bank here? No. Okay. Let's go ahead and use our Latia teleport crystal. We have everything that we need now. We'll hit the bank here, grab our silk out, and then we should be ready to roll, gentlemen. That wasn't that bad at all. Alright, gentlemen, let's see. Use bucket of water on the Bloody Mourner top. Just wetting the top. Okay, well, what if we use Tegged soap on it? You give the top a good scrub with the soap and rinse away the bloody suds with water. Fantastic. It's all ready to go. Okay. That went pretty dang well, didn't it? Alright, I got the silk out. We got the bear fur. Let's see if Ironman can help us. Yes, can you mend these trousers now? Pass it all here then, and I will get started. Iorwerth hands you the Mourner's trousers. They look as good as new. Thanks a lot. Anytime. Perfect, you guys. We've got the full set. Let's put it on. Whoops, I tried to equip the letter. There we go. We've got the full Mourner set, you guys. Cloak and all. Okay. Let's talk to Arianwen here and let him know. Killed one of those Mourners crossing the mountain pass and took their clothes. Ah, disguise. Good thinking. Use it to enter the Mourner headquarters in West Ardougne. Once you're in, see if you can find out what they're doing in the city. Okay, will do. Mourner's headquarters. Okay. Well, gentlemen, let's put everything away that isn't Mourner stuff. We don't want to give them off. And then we'll teleport over to Ardougne. This is exciting. We're finally going to learn why the hell King Lathas is working with Lord Iorwerth. Off we go. Alright, we're in, guys. Let's talk to Jethic here. I don't remember where exactly the headquarters are, and maybe he could tell us. Okay, nothing from him. Oh, this must be it. That's right, we had to come in here for an earlier quest. Talk to Mourner. Here we go, let's talk to him. Hello. Good day. Are the townspeople causing you trouble? Yes, but I don't think you can help. You will be surprised at how much help the brute force of the guard can be. Well, I'll be sure to ask if I'm in need of some muscle. We just open the door? Yeah, okay. They're all just regular-ass Mourners. Let's go upstairs. Oh, hang on, there's a trap door. Oh, yeah, here we go. Knight of Ardougne. Mourner level 108? Holy shit, is there a map? No map. Okay, let's look at our quest log. It just says to infiltrate. Oh, Esselit. We talk to him? Hello, I take it you're one of the new recruits. Well, I'm Esselit, and I'm in charge here. Now come on, let us have a look at your paperwork. You hand over the letter of recommendation. This seems to be all in order. Welcome to the Death Guard. Now, for your first assignment. As you may know, part of what we do here is keep the people believing in the plague. Why? Did they not tell you? I'd better fill you in. Well, as you undoubtedly know, we were sent here by Lord Iorwerth to secure the city. The reason for this is that we can access the caves below. What's important about the caves? I'm afraid that information is classified until you prove your commitment to the Death Guard. Oh, fair enough. Now, to keep our presence in the city secret, Lord Iorwerth arranged an alliance with King Lathas, the ruler in the east. Apparently, the fool thinks we will help him dispose of the Knights of Camelot once our work here is done. I expect he'll be disappointed. Anyway, the plague serves two purposes. First, it allows us to move around the city in secret thanks to our Mourner disguises. And second, it means we can abduct citizens to mine the caves below with ease. We just pretend they've fallen victim to the plague. Oh my god, that's terrible. Does anyone suspect the truth? Well, we've had a few near misses. Recently we had some girl from East Ardougne poking around asking too many questions, so we locked her up while we decided what to do with her. Annoyingly, she managed to escape with the help of some adventurer. Lucky for us, they were so stupid that we managed to use the adventurer to deal with King Tyrus. It all worked out quite well in the end. Things like that is why we must ensure that people keep believing in the plague, though. One of the things we do to keep up the lies to fool old Farmer Brumpty into believing his sheep are infected. The old halfwit thinks just because his sheep are an abnormal color that they're ill with the plague. It's amazing what a bit of dye can do. You dyed them? Well, you don't think they end up those ridiculous colors naturally, do you? Anyway, shame of it is that we have yet to find a way to stop that dye from washing out. So we need someone, that someone being you, to go and re-dye them. Simple enough. You want me to give a blue rinse to a load of old sheep? Not quite. For starters, the sheep need to be dyed red, yellow, green, and blue. But most important is that you are not seen doing this by anyone. Also, you will need to re-dye them the colors they already are, or the farmer may notice the change. Sounds a little more tricky. How did you do it before? We have a gnomic device that fires fat dye parcels that rupture on impact. Unfortunately, we've run out of the parcels and the device is broken. Can I take a look at it? Sure. We have a gnome inventor here too. Sadly, he is not being very helpful about fixing it. but you can talk to him if you like. Here is the key. He is in the next room. And here's the device as well. Esilt hands you a strange object and a tarnished key. Okay. Oh my god, this must be him. Gnome on a rack? God, these guys are brutal. Let's open the door. Hello, will you help me fix this, thing? I'm not helping you fix that, as if it hasn't caused enough trouble as it is. Your friends have already tried every torture in the book. I'm still not telling anyone squat. Have they tried, stretching your eyelids yet? Yes, it didn't work. How about feeding you nail and prune stew? That's all I've been living on since I got here. Set fire to your nostril hair, let rabid rabbits nibble your toes, giving you a twisted arm? Yes, yes, and yes. Tried them all. Quite like the toe nibbling. Extracted your wisdom teeth. Us gnomes aren't wise, so we don't get them. Face it, you'll never put me in enough pain that I'll tell you what you want to know. I used to play gnome ball as a kid. This is a walk in the park in comparison. Alright, I get the picture. What will work then? Yeah, you think I'm stupid enough to tell you that I've been craving toad crunchies, or that I can't stand having my feet tickled. But you just told me. I did? What did I say? Yeah. Talking about toad crunchies and being tickled. Oops, I mean, no, that must have been some other, gnome. You're not fooling me. You'll help me in exchange for toad crunchies? Do you think you can just buy my cooperation? You're a bigger imbecile than I thought. You will tell me sooner or later. Okay, let's go get some toad crunchies, you guys. I actually have no idea how to make those. Let's check our cooking. There is gnome cooking for sure. Here we go, gnome. Toad crunchies, level 10. You will hit an Ardougne teleport and head over to the gnome stronghold. Maybe we can buy some as well. I know that there's the bar up in the gnome stronghold, and the other side is the restaurant. That's probably where we'll have to go. Now, worst case scenario, it would kind of stink to end up having to go back and use another teleport crystal, but the lady there sold every kind of dye that we could buy. We'll probably need that for this quest. Otherwise, we'll have to craft them all with the lady in Remington, and that's just going to take ages. Or sorry, Gielinor village. Okay, here we go. There's some tables over here. Let's see if we can buy from any of these people. Trade gnome waiter. Okay, let's see if he's got some toad crunchies. Yeah, here we go. Pre-made toad crunch. Buy a couple of them. Oh, I forgot to get my coins out. Good thing there's a bank over here. Okay, there we go. We got 3 pre-made toad crunchies. And then I guess let's get a feather out as well so that we could tickle his feet. Okay, we've got feathers. We've got the toad crunchies. Let's go back to Ardougne. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but it just started raining for me here. This is going to be very cozy. All right, here we are. We're back at the Mourner's headquarters. Let's use a toad crunchy on him. Oh, hang on. Let's switch to left click. I don't want to eat that shit again. Hermetic Trials taught me that. Use toad crunchy on the gnome. You dangle the toad crunchy above the gnome's nose. The gnome cranes his neck and gulps down the toad crunchy before you can pull them away. I told you you can't buy my cooperation, but thanks for the snack. You're welcome, pal. Here, let's use the feather on him. You dangle the toad crunchy above the gnome's nose, just out of reach, and hold the feather menacingly close to his feet. Now, will you help me, or would you prefer it if I tickle your feet? All right. I'm beaten. Bring me some soft leather and some magic logs, and I'll see what I can do. Very well. But you don't get the crunchies until I get back, though. You beastly little blighter. Okay, alright, we're getting somewhere. Magic logs, though. Shit, I don't know if I can even get those yet, you guys. We need to be like 70 fucking tree for that, right? Hang on. 75 wood cutting. Oh my god. 1.2 million XP for that. Oh my god, I literally have to get a million XP. I want to say I might have some logs already. Maybe I've gotten some from forestry or something like that. I want to say that I have one. God, that would suck if that keeps us from that. We wouldn't be able to complete this for quite some time. We'd have to go off and grind so many woodcutting levels. Oh my god, okay. I have 15. Perfect. God, I was getting so worried, you guys. We're gonna have to go get some leather, though, so let's Lumberich home teleport. We'll get the soft leather and come back. God, that's so lucky I had that. I don't even remember where I got those from. Oh, I was genuinely nervous for a second there, you guys. Alright, there we go, guys. Magic logs and soft leather. That was actually pretty quick. Alright, gentlemen, we've made it back to the gnome. Let's try this again. Use feather on the gnome. Oi! There's no need for that. I already agreed to help. That's all well and good, but I'm enjoying doing it. You tickled the gnome's feet. Oh, no more. Please stop. Yeah, I hate you. Alright, man. Alright, use magic logs on the gnome. You got everything? I have it all here. Well, let me up off this rack and I'll get started. I can't do anything while I'm all tied up. Release gnome on a rack. Here we go. What do you think you're doing? You're meant to be getting information out of him, not making friends. I need to let him up if he's to fix this device. Okay, but without the proper paperwork, he stays in this room. You release the gnome and hand him the magic log, soft leather, and the strange device, along with some toad crunchies. Right, here you go. Now leave me to eat my crunchies in peace. The gnome gives you a fixed device. Okay, let's let Essilt here know. Alright, Essilt didn't have anything to say. He just asked if we had finished the job. Let's see, we have to re-dye the red, blue, green, and yellow sheep. Yeah, we gotta talk to the gnome about what kind of ammo we use. Because he said there was some kind of, like, payload. What are you after now? You know where I can get the dye parcels for this thing? You Mourners are really not very good at this, are you? Fine, since you gave me some crunchies, the parcels are actually toads. Toads? Yes, toads. Get some bellows and fill them with the dye you want. Then just find a toad and use the bellows to fill it up. Poor toads. They're fine. A bit of dye never hurt anything. It's the firing them out of the device that kills them. Ugh, that's nasty. Oh, and torturing gnomes is perfectly fine. Hypocrite. You make a fair point. Where do I find the toads? You get loads of them down in the Feldip Hills, especially near the ponds. Ah, yes, I've used them to catch chompy birds before. I think I have some bellows in my bank as well. Catching chompy birds? You Mourners are weird. Anyway, if you don't need anything else, I'd like to be left in peace. Okay, perfect. That's why the big chompy bird hunting was a prereq quest. Okay, we just have to get the dyes, though. I'll see if I have any in my bank. We might need to go buy some or make some. I think one of each color dye wouldn't be that hard to make. I don't want to waste a teleport crystal on it. I only have the purple dye because it spawns just south of Ardougne. Okay, we'll have to go make some, you guys. Alright guys, we made it back to Aggie. Pretty sure I have everything that I need. Part of me's worried that I needed 3 woad leaves. Let's see. Dyes, blue. Okay, perfect. We got 2. Let's do the red. Here's the yellows. Okay. And then we use a blue and a yellow together. We've got green. Okay. Yes, red, blue, green, yellow. We've got all 4. Now we should be good to go. We have to get the bellows out of the bank and go to the Feldip Hills. We'll do a Nightmare Zone teleport. Get our bellows out of the bank there and you kneel and head straight south. Alright gentlemen, we've made it to the toad little swamp here. Let's use the ogre bellows on the green dye. Nothing interesting happens. Do it the other way around. Well, the bellows has 3 charges, so let's just inflate 3 toads, get it empty. Okay, now it's completely empty. Let's use it with the green dye. Here we go. Suck the green dye into the bellows. Okay. Use it on the swamp toad. Okay, there's all 4 toads, you guys. Let's head back off to Ardougne. That wasn't that bad at all. We have to head out the north side up here to where the sheep are. Let's wield the fixed device. You need to load ammo to the device before you can use it. Okay, we'll just head up there first then. Okay, well here's the green sheep. Let's use the green toad on the fixed device here. You put the dye-filled toad into the firing chamber. To use the device, select the aim and fire mode from your combat options. Okay. Here you go. Aim and fire. What the heck is this? You cannot aim that far from yourself. Is it these ones? I feel like that's kind of strange. This is the red sheep, the blue sheep. Are there any in here? No. Yeah, I guess that's got to be it. Okay, let's stand like right here. Let's see, aim and fire. Fire. You re-dye the green sheep. Okay. Perfect, that is it. Okay, amazing. Here they are. They're right outside. That's why I missed them. I didn't run far enough down for them to actually spawn in. Okay. Aim and fire. Here we go. Fire. Got him. Okay. Here we go. Spoke to the imprisoned gnome, and with a bit of work I managed to convince him to fix the device. I then used it to re-dye the sheep. I should return to Esilt. Okay. Perfect. That went pretty well. I'm just glad I didn't have to go and get a bunch more toads. I was worried I'd have to get like 2 or 3 rounds of that. Maybe there's an instance where the sheep move at the last second and you miss. I'm lucky that didn't happen. This is exciting though, guys. We get to find out now what they're looking for down in those caves. Maybe that's where Zamorak's tomb is or something like that. Because the Haziel cult was in Ardougne for a reason. Alright, here we go, gentlemen. Esilt. Have you finished with those sheep yet? Yes, it is done. What's next? It is good to see your enthusiasm. I was going to get one of the others to do this job, but as you're here, it has been quite a while since anyone got ill from the plague. I would like you to see to it that people do. But the plague doesn't exist. How am I meant to do that? We've never tried this before, but some joker put something in our food not too long ago that gave us all symptoms akin to those of a plague. You can find out what it was that we were poisoned with. You could reproduce the effects. Done right, our poison should not be fatal, but could help restock our dwindling supply of cheap labor. We can then have the infected citizens removed and sent into the mines. Distribution should be easy enough. Because of the city walls, no one can grow their own food. Instead, all the food here comes from one of our 3 supply points. Let me get this clear. I'm going to find out who poisoned you, find out what they poisoned you with, find out how to make that poison, and then produce enough poison to affect a lot of people. Don't forget the part where you use the poison to contaminate the food supply. 2 of the 3 supply points should be enough. How am I meant to do all that? You seem resourceful, so I'm sure you'll come up with something. I'd help you, but I'm not a biologist. Luckily for me, I know a biologist nearby. Someone trustworthy, I hope? Oh yes, definitely. Very well. Perform this task and then return to me. Oh man. Okay. I mean, we were the guy that put the rotten apple in there, so do they still want us to talk to Elena? Yes, they do, right here. Maybe Elena in East Ardougne can help. Okay. Let's go talk to her right away. Hello again, Elena. How dare you enter my house, Mourner? Get out! Hey, Elena, it's me, Bear. Bear? I didn't recognize you in all that Mourner gear. It's a long story. Well, I'm not going anywhere. Turns out the king was lying to me. Lying? About what? About his loyalty. His loyalty? What's going on? Well, I'll start from when we found out that the plague was a hoax. When I confronted the king, he told me that he faked the plague to keep people safe from his brother, King Tyrus. He said that Tyrus was taken by the Dark Lord while exploring the lands to the west. He claimed that the Dark Lord corrupted him by forcing him to drink from the chalice of eternity. But that was a lie? Indeed, but I didn't find out until much later. On the king's orders, I traveled through the underground pass and into the western lands of Tyranwin. Once there, I met up with Lord Iorwerth, the leader of some elves that had allied with the king. He helped me kill King Tyrus. That was when I discovered the truth. While returning to King Lathas, I was confronted by another elf named Arianwin, the leader of a group of rebel elves opposing Lord Iorwerth. At the time, I was carrying a letter from Lord Iorwerth to King Lathas. Arianwin magically broke the seal on the letter so I could read it. What did it say? Revealed that it's actually King Lathas and Lord Iorwerth who served the Dark Lord. According to the letter, King Lathas wants to reclaim Camelot from King Arthur and believes the Dark Lord can help him. And Lord Iorwerth? Not exactly sure yet. West Ardougne seems to be key to his plans, though. I met with Arianwin, who revealed to me that the Mourners are actually elves in service to Lord Iorwerth. I've infiltrated the Mourners, and I'm trying to work out what they're doing. From what I've learned so far, there's something important to them in the caves below West Ardougne. Currently working with them to earn their trust. Hopefully they'll reveal their plans to me soon. You see, that's quite the reveal. If you need anything from me, just ask. Well, I was hoping you could help me with something. What's the problem? I've been asked to produce a poison based on rotten apples. I doubt any poison based solely on apples, rotten or not, would be very effective. Well, I put a rotten apple in the Mourner's stew. I'm told that the effect was much like the symptoms of a plague. That sounds like they were ill from some sort of toxin. I imagine it was a mold of some sort that had the effect, not the rotten apple itself. What do you need it for? I need to poison a large food supply in order to get the Mourner's trust. That's awful. I can't help you with that. If I don't gain the trust of the Mourners, then the people of West Ardougne will have a much worse time than the effect of that toxin. Elena, trust me. You'd better be right about this, and I'd better make sure you get this toxin right so no one dies. Bring me a sample of rotten apple to examine. I'll also see if I can make a counteractant for the toxin. Alright, I'll be back shortly with a rotten apple for you. That's good that she agreed to help us. I know it sucks to do, and I really don't want to do it, trust me, but it's got to be done. We could be talking about the destruction of all life here if we don't get this going. Man, this quest's getting nuts, gentlemen. This is a really cool quest line. Hopefully there's still a rotten apple in the backyard here. We can just grab that. Yep, right there. Rotten apple. Perfect. Alright, Elena, I've got the apple. Is that you, Bear? Yes, it's me. You have a sample of rotten apple for me? Yes, I have it right here. Hand Elena the rotten apple. Ugh. Alright then, let's get started. Elena runs some tests on the apple. Right, let's see. Okay, I've managed to isolate a small sample of the toxin. It's a byproduct of the mold that grows on these apples. Not fatal, so a counteractant shouldn't be necessary. How big is the store that you're going to affect? Well, I was instructed to contaminate 2 of the 3 supply points in West Ardougne. That's over half the food in the city. You're going to need a huge amount of the toxin to do that. You're also going to need to refine it too, or people will notice rotten apples in amongst the food. This is starting to sound a little tricky. Can't you make it for me? I would, but I don't have the right equipment here to do anything in bulk. Alright then, tell me the process and I'll get started. Right then, the first thing to do is mash up a lot of rotten apples. Then you'll need to dissolve the toxin into a liquid that has a very low evaporation point, some form of solvent. I don't know as much about those kinds of chemicals, but I believe naphtha will be perfect for this. Ah yes, I've worked with naphtha before. It was mentioned in that book I showed you a while back. Chemist in Remington helped me make it from coal tar. Perfect. Get yourself some naphtha and some mashed rotten apples and mix them together. Once you've done that, strain out any solids. Finally, heat the mixture to evaporate off the solvent. Careful of naked flames as the solvent will be highly flammable. And that's all, is it? Man, why isn't anything ever easy? Sorry, I never said it would be simple. Here, you'll need this to strain out the solids. Lena hands you a large sieve. You may want to check out the orchard just north of the city. Here, no one's tended to it since the blight infected the trees there. I imagine it will have plenty of rotten apples. Oh man, dude, we got us a whole fucking chemistry experiment here going on. Look at this. This is so much to do. Oh, and we have to go get some poison waste again in Tyranwin. Damn. Alright, gentlemen. I believe to mash the apples, we're probably going to need our mortar and pestle. See, I'm just curious if we need to have 2. I mean, we'll get the stuff to make 2 just in case, because we need 2 out of the 3. It seems like maybe we could use just 1, and then use that on 2 areas, but I don't want to take any chances, especially since we have to go to Tyranwin. And for now, at least, we can remove the Mourner stuff and put on our graceful outfit, because we're going to have to be doing so much running around. Yeah, this must be the orchard right here. I see it every time I go to the Tree Gnome Stronghold. There's a bunch of rotten apples over there. Alright, gentlemen, we'll head over there. We'll see if we can mash up some apples. Get this rolling. This is going to take us a minute. Yeah, here we go. Look at this. Rotten apple pile. Perfect. Exactly what we need. There's an apple press, too. Let's see. Well, let's take, like, maybe 3. Oh, I don't want to eat it. Let's go ahead and change that. Use it in the apple press. It'll take forever to fill this. I need something that can transport lots of rotten apples. Well, there's a barrel right here. Nothing interesting happens. Okay. Let's drop all of these. Let's use the barrel on the pile. There we go. Barrel of rotten apples. Let's use that on the apple press. Use the apple press to crush your rotten apples. Whoa, look at that. Okay. Get a barrel full of crushed rotten apples. Perfect. Alright. Let's do that again. Okay, there's 2 barrels. Alright guys, we have to go get the naphtha, and then it looks like we just put it over a range after we sieve out the solids, and then we'll be good to go. Okay. That's actually not too bad. That's not too bad at all. Oh man, these barrels weigh 15 pounds. We'll go drop them off. You know, guys, it makes sense why it's called Mourning's End, because we're putting an end to the mourners here in Ardougne. I think that's pretty cool. Here's our coal tar, gentlemen. Perfect. Alright, we'll hit the Lumbridge home teleport. We have to go over and put it in the fractionalizing still. Fractionalizing. Say that 3 times fast. It's good. We're going quick. I thought this would take a lot longer, honestly. Having the overground pass makes this so much faster. Alright, gentlemen, we've made it. Let's go ahead and make us our naphtha. This is a weird minigame. We'll see if I can do this. Yeah, that's easy enough. I just set the tar regulator to max and pressure to 1 and just auto does it itself. Okay. Here we go. Barrel of naphtha. Let's see. Use the apple barrel with the barrel of naphtha. Naphtha apple mix. Use the sieve on it. Toxic naphtha. There we go. Holy cow. Nice. Alright, let's do it one more time. Perfect. That actually wasn't that bad at all, you guys. Not bad at all. I believe now we put it on a range, right? Yes, okay. We'll go find a range to put it on and try that. Okay, here we go. At the range, it doesn't look like there's an open flame at the range. You haven't got anything to cook. Let's use it on the range. Yes, you evaporate the liquid and you're left with some powdery residue. Oh, it gave us 2. Okay. Well, we have some extras. Okay, perfect. Amazing. Dude, I keep thinking that these steps are going to take longer than they are. This really isn't that bad. Still got PTSD from Regicide, I guess. Okay. Now that we have that, with Elena's help, I managed to make a suitable poison. Now I can use it on the food supply points of West Ardougne. I need to contaminate 2 of the 3. Okay. Alright, we'll teleport over to Ardougne and get that going right away. We'd better get our Mourner suit back on too, huh? Food supply lines. I don't know where the heck those would be. Let's see, let's talk to a Mourner. Good day. Good day. Are the townspeople causing you trouble? No, I just wanted to talk to a friendly face. Do I look friendly to you? I really must work on my scowl more. Alright, fine. Oh, here we go. Yeah, there's some grain sacks here. This has to be it. Let's use the toxic powder on the grain sacks. You add the toxin to the grain. After a few seconds of mixing, you can't tell the difference. Okay, do we have to do it on another grain sack? We've already poisoned this store. Okay. There's a general store there. Are there other ones around? No, he's the only one. Okay. We know what we're looking for now, though. We can look for more grain sacks. Here's a food store right here in the church. Wasn't expecting it to be inside of a building. The other one was outside. You add the toxin to the grain. After a few seconds of mixing, you can't tell the difference. Okay. Let's see. Let's check the quest. Here we go. I should return to Esilt and let him know. Okay, perfect. Should be good. That's really lucky that it gave us 2 of the toxic powders from that 1 barrel. I'm glad we had the extra, but it's good to know that we didn't need it. You're back already? How is the epidemic going? The epidemic? Oh, you mean the poisoning. Subtle as a brick. Yes, that. How is it going? It's all done. This is good news. Give it a few days and the slave pens will be full again. So have I proved my commitment now? Yes, I think you have. I guess you want to know what we're doing in the mines. Yes, please. A long time ago, Seren herself ordered the construction of a great temple deep beneath the earth. This temple guards a great power, one that is key to our plans. We believe this temple lies beneath this city. That is why we are here. Unfortunately, progress has been slower than we'd have liked. The slaves accidentally mined into some old caverns infested with beasts. They have caused us significant issues. I see. How close are we to finding it? It shouldn't be long now. We've started to see signs that we are near. Anyway, now that you know about the temple, I have a new task for you to perform, deep within the mines. Alas, one of the guards has taken the key to the mines to be copied. Report in regularly and I will see that you get a copy as soon as he gets back. Will do. Now be on your way. I have other things to attend to. Should probably report this to Arianwin. What was that? Oh, nothing. Yeah, fair enough. Perfect. Okay, wait, is that it? I should return to Arianwin and let him know. Okay. Dude, we gotta get that key, though, for sure, you guys. Here. Let's use our teleport crystal. Amazing, you guys. Wow, the Temple of Seren, dude. Maybe it holds the key to them singing the city back up, and then they'll be unstoppable. Let's see. How goes it, Bear? I think I have the information you're after. Seems the Iorwerth Elves are searching for an ancient temple of some sort beneath West Ardougne. Temple? That must be the Temple of Light. Temple of Light? What's that? It was built by Seren herself to guard a dark and ancient power. This is not good, friend. I fear Lord Iorwerth intends to use that power to summon the Dark Lord. I don't think they've found this temple yet, but they know it's down there. Well, then we still have time. Thank you for your help so far. We would never have discovered this without you. Now we must prepare for what comes next. We did it. Holy crap! 40,000 thieving XP and 25,000 hit points XP? Holy shit, you guys. Oh man, that's a good one. Yeah, okay, what are we going to do about the Temple of Light? First of all, we need to know how close the Iorwerth Elves are to finding it. Return to the Mourner headquarters and gain access to their mine. Once there, see what you can discover about the temple. Okay, we're going to start this for the next episode. We're going to save it. We don't have time for that right now. Okay. Holy shit, you guys. The Temple of Saren that hides a dark power. What the heck is going on down there, boys? Maybe she was the one that imprisoned Zamorak. This is just getting wild. It really bothers me that they're taking these nice, healthy, good people of Ardougne and putting them in the mines like this. Man, I'll tell you, if we get the chance to off King Lathas, I will. I will. He's just an evil man. Even though his family used to have Camelot as his own, I mean, man, you've got all of Ardougne. Let it be, man. Let it be. I don't even have much more to say. We got to get right into Mourning's End Part 2, you guys. We do. Hey, gentlemen. It's your boy, A Real Bear. I really appreciate you watching this video. If you enjoyed it, consider leaving a like or even subscribing. And I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. This is a journey we're building together, so I'd love to hear from you guys. Take care, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.